SG Health Clip. Broski, what's up? Welcome to this man. Yo, Slayer, don't play. Gaius, you don't create me an account for TikTok. Why D-Bass go they call me fine boy? Which kind of team me down? Why go they call me fine boy? D-Bass, you are W. Just Matteo, Gaius, PF, Bright, Mant, and SGF Cliff in the chat. W star viewers on Twitch right now. God bless you, broski. And to those on TikTok, God bless you too. W Zeus in the chat, guys. Yo, Vesto, what's up now? How you doing? Everybody say. Yo guys, tap on your screen guys, let's get the likes up. I don't know just where we're going. I don't need your light. I'm holding on for a better life. For a better life. Alright, 7 minutes to go to open the last lobby right now. And today, the fourth day of the round of 16 is going to be the last day of the round of 16. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had different clans qualify onto the next one. And today, we're going to be having our last 4 teams playing. And just 2 are going to qualify to the round of 16. But basically right now, we're going to be having the first match between Sino Rival versus FPT. That is the frontline predators. And the second match is going to go between the Brotherhood and the Ruthless Syndicate. So basically the first match is going to be going between SNR FPT. FPT is going to be attacking. It's going to be attacking SNR on Cyclone to be their first match. Their first game rather. And that is the first game of the first match. And so for TSC and TB, that is the Brotherhood and the Ruthless Syndicate, they're gonna be having their match on Trainwreck. But anyways, the lobby is gonna be open in the next 6 minutes. Oh, sun is rising. Alright, tonight, let's get the likes up. We're getting ready for this, guys. Oh, into the dark, I cannot see. You can't see in the dark no more, broski, right? To the dark, I believe I'll meet you there. Yo, broski, what's up? Yo, simple, what's up? I am, what's up? All right. Whoa, Ewatomi, thanks for the gift. Appreciate that. Thank you, Ewatomi. W's. Yo. Thanks for the gifts. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, Watomi, thanks for this. Thanks for achieving our live goal. Thank you.
Following the sun go down, betrayal is all around. Enemies find hope on stolen ground.
It is smoky, boy.
Today, though few days remain, only heroes may reign. Calling out to the unknown, are you friend or are you foe? Time is up. Feel the force within our reach. They won't bring us to our knees. The force is strong. Underneath, we're overtaken by the fear. Battered dream.
All right, guys. I think our teams are ready for tonight. And right now, the lobby is about to open. Don't forget, one team is going to qualify from each round. Match resume on 24th with our match. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true, bro. That's Guy Ade. That's Guy Ade. That's my hanging name. Okay, and that is it. We're gonna be having the first lobby right now. FPT is going to be attacking SNR on Cyclone. That is it. We have the lobby coming up right now, and they'll be joining. And don't forget, in 10 minutes we're going to be starting. That is 8:20. We're going to be starting. Okay. All right. Yo. So basically, when will we know the maps that we play on the 24th? It's going to be announced tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure. Black Rain is gonna be announced tomorrow, okay? W Sky in the chat. Sky, thanks for joining, broski. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming up. All right, that is it. We have FPT Young Pep coming in right now for the attacking, and soon we're gonna be having SNR coming real quick. Yo, my boss. No, I'm not big man, bro. You're a big man, bro. Yeah, that is that laugh when somebody calls me big man and I'm a small man. Yo, Fed, thanks for joining.
Moments I could fill up a frame. I'm sorry if you're missing out on my game. Hegel said life needs a perfect plan. I lose control just cause it's how I am. But I'm a bright spark.
Only those on Twitch can actually dance with me like this.
Join my parade.
Twitch, let's dance.
Try me.
Just move your head. Only people on Twitch can do this. TikTok, can you relate? TikTok, can you relate? Can you see them? TikTok, can you relate? No, you cannot relate. Only Twitch can do this. Only Twitch can dance. TikTok, you cannot relate. Come on, let's go. Alright, I have to say they're coming in real quick.
I'm silly, the captain of my own committee. I'm smart, so witty, and with a smile I'll make you dizzy. Gonna go and spark some wonder, yeah, again. I won't retreat from the joy I pinch. Baby, it's my vibe, you're more than welcome in. I know what I want, come share with me, friend. Hey, who said life needs a perfect plan? I lose control just cause it's how I am. But I'm a bright spark, always take a chance. Join my parade. Try me, I dare you. I'm stepping up, no more holding me back. Tell me, that's on you. I'm flying on my own. I know what feels just right, even if you're unsure. Go chase your own sunlight, poster girl, I'm on good vibes. And I get the last laugh. It's my world and you're all just living it. Can't wait to ride this wave again. I'm living loud, I don't pretend. There's no slowing down, I'm here to stay. And watch out, you're standing in my way. Yeah, I'm shaking the ground.
Shadow Division Light Unit. Are you sure about that? Chisbeck said 20 players for FPT and 10 players for SNR. I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If they try that, it go shock them. Hey. Hey, okay. I'm Glass Cup Ade me in the word chat. I don't understand you, bro. Everybody say. Okay, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. W Godfather. W to you, bro. Oh, today we have FPT Omale. Yo, Omale didn't show up in the last match. I'm seeing FPT Omale. Okay, 3 minutes. We're gonna start. W Musfergo in the chat, guys. What echo? What echo is that? Spiritual elder, what echo are you talking about? You could hear echo where? Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. What is Okage doing on here? Okage, what are you doing on spectate mode? Okay. Good to go. Let's go, guys. Alright, that is it. The first game of the first match between SNR Sunroba against FPT Frontline Predators. And bro, we're gonna be having them going against each other. And I think this is the first time they're gonna be meeting in this tournament. Yeah, basically on the round of 16. And today is the last day of the round of 16. And basically, we don't know who's gonna be coming out to actually be the champion. But basically, we're gonna see that basically, like I said, everything is gonna happen basically. Because basically, we're gonna have the match basically as it's meant to be, basically. But anyways, we're here to see everything basically. W's. Stop playing. Alright, that is it. Match is getting everybody is actually getting ready up right now. I can see they are all sharpening their weapons right here to actually deploy their attack and defense at the same time from both parties. And basically, one thing is gonna happen, and that is one team is going to win.
Does that worry you?
I welcome it. It is my fate.
You're starting to sound like a philosopher.
If you'd witnessed
All right, that is it.
have,
We have
you would
FPT
be
right here
proud.
standing, bringing in and also selecting their commander, as you can see. And bro, we have actually a commander contestant right here, just like it's a policy kind of a thing. But basically, they're gonna vote, and one person is gonna come out to be the commander. And I think that is FPT Guna. And very soon, gonna see who's gonna be the commander for Sino Rival. And that is gonna happen real quick because right now we have them all getting ready for this. And don't forget, keep tapping on your screen and let us get the likes up. And for those that have not joined on Twitch, this is actually the Twitch account. You can go on right there, give a follow, and you have a better view on Twitch. And that is it. All right, FPT Guna, commander for Frontline Predator, and we have SNR CDR, commander for Sino Rival, and that is it. So right now we'll be having them flooding in. Basically, SNR will be
All
defending
personnel,
and
confirm
FPT
your
will be
combat
attacking.
duty.
Alright guys, let's get it started.
Squad
Yo,
distribution
one Christian,
complete.
thanks for the gift. Appreciate that,
Confirm
bro.
your
Thanks for the
assignment and
roses.
prepare to engage.
Alright, they're getting the roles right now, and we have it coming in little by little. Alright, that is it. Match have actually started, and we have the defending team coming in already, taking up position, and also the attacking team are actually coming into flooding. And you can see right here, Chopper in the sky, and F1 also right there on the sky. And we have some boats also doing a long range shot for SNR right from that angle, taking off the attacking what's it called troops. So that is it. FPT making a push into the point right now, coming in from the right eye side, and we have some actually being cleared from the left and direct position under the breaking point of this bridge. As you can see, the medic is standing on with assault right here, and they're making a weapon personalized against the attacking squad. And attacking squad are all flooded right on this angle, but are all being head off by SNR. Your big group at the high pace, and medic also making a shot right there to make a redeployment. Refresh health for the attacking team, and that is it. They are clearing on Alpha right now. Alpha is actually falling off little by little for FPT, but actually being defended also at the same time by SNR. They have their vehicle coming in right now. That is FSV vehicle coming in for SNR. Some shots coming in for them, and basically they're making the shot right there to actually defend on it. And now they're having it back with vehicles and the players coming in. They are able to defend off the position. That was almost close to actually taking it off, but basically it wasn't enough. And that is it. Engineer being destroyed, being taken off right there while trying to take a shot on the vehicle. But bro, that is it. A is standing off for Sino Rival, and that is it. Now they will be making a regroup right now to come into the point. Let's have an area view and let us see what is happening right here. So that is it. They have been scattered and actually taken off at a wide range, but they're making a regroup right on this same position where they came in from the first push on to the point. And now that's a regroup happening right there. Medic making a push, a smoke push onto this position, but that is not enough. We have SNR still standing strong on Alpha. They need more to actually do something on that, and that is it. Another explosion coming from the sky on the vehicle, but that was not enough to take it off. The FSB vehicle is still making a long and high day damage for the attacking team, which has to be taken off for them to move on to the next one. You can see that is it. FSB vehicle making the damage right there for all those actually flanking off from this position, and medic making a race in between these, which is not still enough. They need to do more to take off this position from SNR. And we shouldn't forget, SNR was the winner, our winning champion for the last season, which actually seems to be the best team that came out being the best in the last season of this tournament. And basically right now, we have FPT facing them. Let us see what they can do against SNR. SNR is actually one of the strongest teams we have in this tournament, but We don't know if this season they're gonna be winning this season again, just like they did last season. But right now we can see them, they're making a push and good defense against FPT on this position. FPT also actually making a good attack, but the strat they are making use of is not enough. They need to actually make use of a good strat to take off the troops that are standing and defending off their position on this place. If not, they can't get into it. That is it. They are making a push, but that is a 1-by-1 push, which is not enough. You can see right here, Recon standing on this position, deploying another Recon, and Recon standing also with Medic. Assault vehicle on this position, they're making a regroup, but right behind them, you can see SNR AJ destroying those players right over there. Medic making a race right there, but we still have SNR standing at the behind them, and FSV vehicle is still standing. They've not been able to destroy. You can see FSV vehicle just came in through that place and actually make a destruction right on them, and that shot is still coming in from there, and that is it. Finally, they've been able to destroy it. Now they have their tank destroyer also making a push right here on them. And bro, let us see if with this they can actually make a shot into this point on SNR. That is it. FSV, the tank destroyer is making a good shot right there, but the engineer is making a shot on him also. And bro, let us see with this advantage, probably they can take advantage of this and make a push into the point and take it for themselves. SNR is standing strong on this. A is standing. They are making a good push on them. FPT making a good attack on them, but SNR is still standing strong on this position. And as you can see, they are trying to make a push onto the underground and make a high hand attack of that position. Now they're still on the right hand side on the direct view of my of the drone right now, but that is not enough. Now from the underground trying to push the team trying to push from the underground has been amplified by SNR. They saw them coming through that way, which is not actually a good one for them. They need to make a hard push to get onto this. As you can see, Medic and checking out the dead troops and bringing them back to life, not allowing them to go on for a deployment. Basically, I can say if FPT is able to make use of a vehicle right here, and also they have something, they have a vehicle in the sky making a shot right there, but it's not taking off any one of them. And that is it. 49 troops left. They are making a regroup from the left hand side, and that is it. 47 troops left. It is going lower and lower. FPT might be losing this, and it is actually looking like they're not going to be able to take this point. And that is it. A very slow push right there. AJ Medic making a push onto that position, but FPT saw this running up there and he was able to take him out. That is a nice one from FPT Trading, making a push on the AJ and taking the Medic out. And that is it. 42 left, still meeting up with them, and it was taken out right there. It actually took out one more person, but was taken out immediately. That 5 left. It is getting harder for FPT. SNR is always strong on this, and it is getting harder for FPT. And let us check the scoreboard. As you can see right here, FPT are actually on average a good kills, but we have SNR on a higher kill compared to them, and they have their Medic making good, like they're actually doing a good job right here. You can see the Medic actually have about 26 revive. Bro, that is 27 revive from Fate. That is a nice one. And other Medic are also making actually doing more of the assault and reviving also at the same time. And basically 20 troops left. FPT is not taking this point, and they have been dispersed off the front line. They have not been able to actually make a hard push on this. As you can see, the line is not even close to where they are right now. They are making a long way shot on them, and they are pushing them back, and that is what SNR is doing on them. Bro, that is it. Tank destroyer making a push right there, but actually being dispersed, and with more shots the tank destroyer will be destroyed on that position possibly. It's still making a push right there. You can see A is actually trying to be destroyed, and that is it. The tank destroyer just got destroyed by SNR. 9 troops left. I think this match is getting over right now, and SNR will be winning this first game by defending their position on this place. And that is it. Okay, they're making a breakthrough right there, but will that be enough? 3 troops left. They're making a push, but it's actually been respond back. Let's see what is gonna happen. And that is it. And that is it. They were making a break right there, but that wasn't enough. If they were able to make a break to actually capture the point, they will have overtime and actually probably get a chance to go on to the next point. Bravo. And if they perform actually something good on Bravo, they can move on to Charlie, and they will actually have their troops being taken up back at a high rate. But basically that wasn't actually gonna happen, and we have then SNR pushing them back on that position. And let us go on to the next lobby. And right now we're going to be having SNR attacking against FPT on this same map. All right, Let's go. That was actually a nice one from actually FPT, basically, I'm gonna say, because they actually made a real to push on SNR, compared to the last team that actually faced SNR. It was more different right here. That was some Tinubu clan wasn't even able to make on this kind of push onto them. But basically, we can say that FPT is still trying to make a push, and possibly this time around when they are defending, they can actually defend it up and win their match. There is possibility they have a strat actually. They might be more good on defending compared to attacking. But basically, we're gonna see what this is gonna happen. All right, let's go. Okay, this time around, SNR attacking against FPT. All right, to our viewers on Twitch, W's to you guys, and we are on 228 followers right now. If you have not joined Twitch and follow up on Twitch, you need to go and do that right now, for real. You need to do that right now. You can see this is Twitch, and right now we are on 228 followers on Twitch. We can actually get it more. The goal is a 1K followers. All right, W's.
Infinite and dreamless in eternal sleep, born in the silence, through a fog of memories in a void so deep, my soul awakens in the space between
back.
It is smoky, Igbo.
Take me home, where the tears go when they fall. Now I know what my heart is dying for. I'll fade into the never, and I wish you'll be better when I go. You'll never be alone. You were there to show me what it means to love a world so endless, beautiful but lonely. You reach far beyond your sacrifices. In the space between the light and dark, we share our destiny. Take me home, where the tears
Where did I get this one? It's all there now. It's all there. Coming on. Yeah, that's true. Somebody asked me what track is this. Let's check it out right now. Let me check it right now.
You'll never be alone.
You will never be alone. Okay.
Take me home, where the tears go when they fall. Now I know I'll fade into the never, and I wish you'll be better when I go.
Okay, the title for that track is Into the River. Yeah, one of the Delta Force track, Into the River. Yeah. Yes, yes, yeah. FPT, Frontline, or Predator Task Force. Frontline, Predator Task Force. What is this? What is this guy doing here? Should be added again. You're welcome. When was Tinubu match, please? Clan match. They played during their group stage and they didn't qualify to round of 16. They didn't qualify to round of 16. You can go to Discord and check the results. You see when they played and the result of the match, okay? The output. Alright, I think they're all ready for this, and basically okay. The first game was won by SNR. SNR won the first game. You can't tell me when to start, bro. You're not the one that tell me when to start. Night Tail. Yeah, tell me, do you like the slight difference? Alright. and that will be it. Let's go. Do you like the slight difference? Like, do you love it? Do you love it? Tell me what you see. Is it better or bad? Tell me what you see.
I have laid bare Havoc's conspiracy before you, yet some of you remain idle. You pursue justice, but what is justice? Is it the triumph of reason over power?
I didn't bring the camera. I didn't bring any camera. Choose guys, behave now because we're live in
but
the game
look
now.
at the monsters that have spawned
We're live in the
from
game.
cradle of order.
Really?
You
They said we're
idolize
live in the
technology,
game.
but all
W's,
it
guys.
has done is streamline exploitation. My people, you are the
I'm coming. Let me
kindling,
check. Let me
and
check.
I
Let
am
me
the
check.
spark.
They said we're live in the game.
Together, we
They said
will
we're live in
burn
the game. Let me
Havoc's
check.
plans and reclaim
Let me check,
our
let me check, let me check.
future.
They said they would behave. They would behave. What? All right, that is it. We are live in the game, guys. They say we're live in the game. All right.
All personnel, confirm your combat duty.
Okay, I'm gonna check it after this though. Let me concentrate on this. So, and that is it. We
Squad
have
distribution
the second
complete.
match going to be
Confirm
starting
your
right now,
assignment and prepare
and we
to
have
engage.
SNR are going to be attacking this time around against FPT, and let us see how this will go. Basically, SNR won the first match defending right on Alpha against SNR. Oh, sorry, against FPT. Why can't I see what is in the chat, bro? All right, that is it. They are coming in. We have the defending team coming in, and also the attacking team making a push into the point right now. The sky is basically okay. The sky is occupied with the fighter jet, and that is it. And now we have SNR pushing in onto the point. FPT defending on this position. 138 troop left, and we have a crash right now. W crash in the chat, guys. W crash in the chat, guys. Yeah, there will be delay on it, sure. But that is Twitch. There will be delay on it, sure. Exactly. They should try tapping on their screen also, sending likes. Guys, can you still hear me? I don't know what is happening. Yeah, they said stream is good. People say stream is good. Yeah.
He dey smoke Igbo.
If the network is the stream is working fine, then that is not my network. It should be the I hope the devs are saying this. Yeah, for sure. Then it should be the game. What server am I using? What server is in? I don't understand. You mean my network provider? My network provider is MTN. I pray I'm still able to reconnect for real though. I pray I'm still able to reconnect for real. Because that was a long way crash. Okay, I think we're back in the game. That was a long way crash. My game server is in, I don't understand. Okay, Now basically we have actually missed Alpha, we have missed, I don't know, we have missed Bravo, we've missed Charlie, and now they are at Delta 1 and Delta 2. They're on sector D right now. Bro, I don't know what happened there. That is not my network, because my network is working fine. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Yeah, we missed a lot for real. We missed a lot. And basically, this is the score we are having right now. 21 kills. You can see that is the score we are having right now. We missed a lot. Alright, we are right here at Delta 1, and we have it. SNR actually contesting on Delta 1 already, while Delta 2 is standing off for FPT and Broski. That was a fast one. We had a crash and reload that actually made us go a long way. And basically they're capturing Delta 2 right now. They have been able to penetrate into them in just few minutes of us having a crash. Everything has played like been blurry for FPT this thing. As you can see, they're flooding in on this point also, and they're pushing them off. That is more like actually not allowing them to break. And Delta 1 is getting contested by both parties right now, and Delta 2 is getting cleared by SNR. Delta 2 getting cleared by SNR, and that is what we're having right here. That is it. They're making a break on Delta 1, but it's being captured back by SNR. They're making a push on it. Now we can see Delta 2 is getting pushed also. Basically, SNR is picking up on this point right now, and it is going off for them. Alright, that is it. Right, I think we're gonna be moving on to the next point, Echo. Basically, we actually missed a lot of things, for not gonna lie. As you can see, SNR is pushing into this point at a fast pace. They're pushing into this point at a fast pace, and that is it. We have them capture Delta, and let us go to Echo. Basically, we missed everything that actually happened from Alpha to Beta to Charlie, and we actually got almost close to the end of them actually capturing both points on our Delta. And we're moving on to the next one, Echo, right now, and let us see how it's gonna happen on Echo, and let us have a beautiful one for the last point on their second game today.
It is smoky.
Now back to 140 troops. Thanks for the follow. Back to 140 troops. We'll be having them making a defense against SNR on this. Can FPT make a hold on this? And that is it. There's a chopper actually making a push right there already. You can see that chopper actually making a push right there already, and I think that chopper belongs to SNR, and it's already making a push on this position. And actually, you can see that Cydia actually just jumped from that chopper, and chopper is still moving on. On Echo, now we have a recon deployed right here by SNR Cydia on Echo 1.
Strategic beacon deployed.
Sorry guys.
Copy. Vehicle dropped to designated location.
Okay, we are back basically. Sorry for that. I had to go check on something right now. And right now we can see on 129 troops, SNR is already making a push on both points, and Echo 1 is getting contested at the full pace on them, and they're capturing that point for themselves, while E2 has been completely notified by them, and they have captured it off, and it's going to be captured fully for SNR right now. And that is it. Let's go close. Artillery barrage coming in for FPT. How long can I make a hold on this? That fight is actually still going on, but that was a kill on that actually over there. You can see they're making a pushing back, and that fight is still going on between both teams. Byron or Rapami right there with the dash, and basically FPT has been notified completing on E1. E2 is standing something for SNR, and E1 might be captured in some minutes, in just some few seconds right now. And that is it. SNR seems to be a very strong team, as we said, and basically that is what we have been seeing right here. Bro, I do not understand how this happened. We missed a lot, which I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it for real. We missed a lot, which I'm not happy about it for real. But anyways, and that is it. E1 has been completely attacked, and SNR is going to be winning this. And this is the scoreboard, as you can see, and that will be their game for tonight. Thank you very much. And Data Force, I don't know what actually happened with the server right now with that break. I don't know what happened. But anyways, they surely saw it. Let's go on to the next one. Before we go on to the next one, let's just analyze the results we have from the last match. What the fuck is this, bro? Okay, so that is it. This is the first match, and we had FPT attacking on them on SNR. They were not able to actually break offer. They actually make a pick on it, but was not able to capture the point and go on to the next one. And SNR was able to defend them off completely on Alpha on their first game. And this is the score. As we can see, on FPT we had 19 kills from Teddy and 13 kills from Side Swaps, which are all the only double kill we had in that from that team. And also from the revive, we have Orphan Bay with 25 revive. We have 11 revive from Gona. W's to them, and nice one on that game. And from the the defending side, we had 19 kills, 13, 22, 10, 10, 10, 12 kills, and 15 kills from the defending team. And also from the revives, we had 32 revives from SNR Fate, and basically 10 revive from Chisbeck. And that was all they had. That is the only double digits we actually had from that. And from the second match, we missed a lot basically, but this is the result, and they were able to actually top up to 36 kill to be the highest kill. That is from SNR Killcraft. 29 kills as the next one, 27, 24, 2018, 2019, and so on. And for the revive, we had 26 revive from Golden Boy, 28 revive from Fate. Oh, Fate actually topped up the revive again, and 24 revive from Itachi. And from the defending team this time around, they actually were not able to actually hold on to that position, and they were actually broke completely on that. Teddy still had 15 kills, and we had Rook Allo with 12 kills, Sideswap with 12 kills, David FFG with 13 kills. And for the revives, we have Orphan Bay again with 20 revive, and Larry Pand with 11 revive, and 12 revive from Adewola on one. That was a nice one from them, and W's to them. And that is what we had for the result of the first match. And basically, we're going to be going on to the next one right now, and we're going to be having the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood is going to be are going to be fighting their first match. This will be the first match Brotherhood will be actually playing. This will be the first match Brotherhood will be playing, and this happened as a result of their ops forfeiting their match in the group stage. So they qualified directly to the round of 16 without playing a match. So basically, in this tournament, this is the first match the Brotherhood is going to be playing. So, and we're going to be having the Brotherhood facing the Ruthless Syndicate. So we're going to be having them coming in right now. The lobby will be open, and that is the lineup you're seeing right there. If you're on Twitch, you can see it more clearly compared to this on TikTok. So, and also it's also available on Discord. So let's go. I pray we don't have a crash again like the first one. I pray we don't have that. On train wreck. They'll be playing on train wreck. You must pay a entry fee of $1,000. What is that, bro? All right, that is it. We have the Brotherhood coming in, and they are taking position right now, as you can see. And we have Godfather also from TSC coming in. Okay, all right, they should take that position. They should take that position. This is the Ruthless Syndicate. Ruthless Syndicate. Ruthless Syndicate. I'm not going to sort them out. They should sort themselves out. I said it already. TSC is defending. So those the TSC that are right here, they should move on to their slot. And TB should move to their slot. The Brotherhood that are attacking should move to their slot. TSC, move to your slot. Please, don't stress me.
me home where the tears go when they fall. Now I know what my heart is dying for. I'll fade into the never, and I wish you'll be better when I go. You'll never be alone. You were there to show me what it means to love a world so endless, beautiful but lonely. You reach far beyond your sacrifices in the space.
Guys, can you guys hear me?
Light and dark, we share destiny. Take me home where the tears go when they fall. Now I know
Oh shit. What is wrong with this?
You'll never be alone. Take me home where the tears go when they fall. Now I know I'll fade into the never, and I wish you'll be better when I go. You'll never be alone.
Eh? Data. Guys, can you guys still hear me? Oh. Whoever has the room leader with him should send it to me. Whoever has the room leaders should send it to me. Wickedness, transfer the room leader to me. Okay, I think we're back and they're all set. Let's go. Yo, thank you very much. All right. I think it's my network.
Taking the Skynet satellite down has
I'm not sure if
infuriated
it's the game.
Havoc.
I think it's my
They've
network.
started a covert weapons
Basically,
research
what I
program in an
noticed-
unmapped mine that if
Okay,
successful
let me explain what is
will
happening.
tip the balance of this war in their
My
favor.
PC is connected to my
Fortunately,
network.
our special
and it's
operations
working
team
fine.
has
I can-
already
my stream is
destroyed
working
their
fine.
transport line into
You guys
the
can hear me,
facility.
right?
You are now
But my
tasked
mobile
with finishing
device-
the job. Fight your way
My
into
iPad,
the
my
mine and
phone
destroy
is not
anything that
connected to
gives
the
power
network.
to the Havoc war machine.
All of a sudden, it's
The
not connected.
well-being of this world depends on you.
If I try to connect it, it's telling me no internet. Do you understand? So I'm surprised why the same network coming to my PC is working on my PC and on my device is saying no internet connection. So I'm not sure that it's the game. It's not the game causing that. It's MTN. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Like, I don't know. All right, let us go on today. So this is the first match TB is going to be playing in this tournament, like I said, and basically well, we're going to be having them attacking in the first match against TSC. And don't forget, TSC qualified from the lower bracket to round of 16. So if they are able to win their match today, they will have a chance to move on from this stage to quarterfinal, and that would be a very blastful one. And at the same time, TBE have to qualify also to that, yes, even being forfeiting, like they're all up forfeiting their match and giving them a straight way into the round of 16. They are actually a good, and you understand, I don't know that explains it well, but let's go and let us see how this goes. My network is the one causing this. I don't know what is wrong with MTN. My net is the one causing this. I'm not sure if it's the game. I'm not convinced at this time. I don't understand. any crack anymore. We should just go in straight to this, please. All right, that is it. We have TB already breaking through TSC on the first one, and which is Alpha. As you can see now, they have their vehicles and the tank standing up in the point, and they are capturing Alpha for themselves and breaking through the line against TSC. You can see their flank, and bro, that is a nice one actually right here, taking up this position for themselves. And that is it. We have Respawn coming in from TSC, but TB is standing on Alpha, and they're making a repair. You can see the engineer making a repair on the tank right here, and they're also making a redeployment right there. And that is it. Alpha has fallen off TB almost completely, but we are TSC making a push to it. But that wasn't enough. That was a close one basically, but it wasn't enough. And right now we're going on to Bravo, and let us see what is going to happen. So we have TSC also making a pushback on this. I don't know. How do we see where they're actually being? And that is it. Back to 140 troops. Back to 140 troops. We have TB having their full troops to be pushing on to Bravo. And let us see how fast they're going to be capturing on to that next point. But anyways, we have TSC making a regroup to defend on Bravo. And we are going to see what is going to happen right here. Alright, that is it. Right now we're gonna be having a push coming into Bravo from the Brotherhood on TSC, and let us see how this is gonna end up going. Alright, you can see right here we have TSC making actually a notable hold on this position, trying to hold up TB right there, and they have TB Bounty moving on with the tank right there, also trying to make a push from that position. I can see the rocket actually making a push right from that position into that. I don't know if that rocket was actually wrong, but anyways, you can see this fight actually going on right here. We have the assault trying to make a blow on this vehicle, but the vehicle has an engineer making a repair on it, and that is what TB is doing right here with their tank. Alright, you can hear that the repairing vehicle. B has not been able to spawn in. We have little troops actually pushing in from the Brotherhood into the point, trying to nullify the position of TSC on Bravo, and they're making a push onto it little by little, while we have TSC also defending on it at a strong one with a strong hold. 134 troops, still a lot actually to hold up to. They're able to do more to go down on this. And that is it. DB is already making a push into the point, and we have it big Bravo getting broken a bit, and they are actually making a push also onto it. As you can see, they are making a push onto Bravo right now, and Bravo is getting nullified at this position. As you can see, also they have the tank destroyer making a run on this and destroying every single troop they are seeing in the point. That is TSC's troop they are seeing in the point, and that is it. Bravo getting captured by them, and we have that, bro. That was a nice rocket shot on that tank and almost blew it up, but is actually still standing. You can see them right here regroup and making a push right into the top. Bro, what are they doing from here? Bro, they were actually standing right in the container to make a race and a push them. But anyways, TB has been able to break their point, has been able to break through them completely, and are capturing onto Bravo. And we think sooner right now we're gonna be going on to Charlie and Charlie 2, Charlie 1 and Charlie 2. And that is it. Bravo completely captured. Back to 140 troops. We're gonna be going on to Charlie 1 and Charlie 2, and we're gonna be having TSC this time around making a defense on 2 points. Probably they're gonna make a switch and actually do something nice to actually hold on to this. But anyways, we are actually watching it, and we're gonna see what is gonna happen here. Now back to 140 troops for TB. That is a nice one for them, making their troops number of troops to fight onto every point, rise up to the highest point, But anyways, it's been a bad one for TSC, but they can still have a plan and what they're going to do right on this position. They might be having to wait a strategy to swarm onto both points by actually sitting through it possibly. And that is it. Let us go on through area view and see what push we're having from TB. And that is it. TB alone kick already making a push into Charlie 2, and we might be breaking it right now. And that is it. They are actually they're dividing their troops, right, some into Charlie 1 and few into Charlie 2, and making a fight right here. You can see this fight and actually going right in. We have them holding the point, and that is a triple blaster right there from the D-Wolf, and that is a long shot right there. C1 is getting broken right now, and TB is making a capture on Charlie 1, and Charlie 2 is still standing for TSC. Let's go on to that position and see what is happening, because we have them actually fighting on that position. TB is making a fight on it, and TSC is still making a defend on it. As I said, they might have a strat to actually make a good defend or when it comes to 2 points, but we don't know if they'll be able to hold onto the attack of force that's coming in from the Brotherhood. That is it. Charlie has been completely nullified right now. Charlie has been completely captured by the Brotherhood, and we have just no troop on few probably on this point, and that is Charlie 1 will be captured sooner or later. It's going to be broken completely. And basically, let us go on to Charlie 2 and see what TSC is doing right here. I don't know what they're actually doing, but they're making a group that is actually not impressive right here, swarming all together at a point, because I actually basically think they're meant to be holding angles on this. And you can see all of them right here at this point. They're not holding angles for entry, they're only holding angles on the point. They're only holding angles on the point. Charlie 1 completely captured. They're still holding on this. Probably it's a good one though, but this point they're actually standing. There can't be a rocket coming in through or fire coming through and burn everyone through on it. And that is it. Charlie 2 is standing for them, and we don't have TB coming in right now. They're going to be making a push on it, and also we're going to be having a regroup from TSC on that point also. And that is it. They're making a regroup on Charlie 1 already. Charlie 1 is falling back for TSC. They're trying to capture it back for themselves, and their troops are making a nice push on it, while we have TB also making a nice push for it without actually not wanting to lose it. And basically, we don't know, but we're actually seeing what is going to happen. I thought he actually had a way to actually go into that place, and that is the fight going on right there. Long range shots from both parties. One is going to fall, one is going to stand, and we have TB standing strong on this. Now from this direction we can see TB trying to make a push onto Charlie 2, but he's still standing because TSC have more of their troops right there holding on to it for themselves. And basically they still have a fight going on right here. You can see Drake just took out our TB thing, and Charlie 1 is falling off for TSC back, while they have Charlie 2 getting contested, but still standing strong for TSC. They've been able to come into the point completely and make a push on it. Charlie 1 is falling right now for TSC. TSC is capturing Charlie 1, and bro, TB is getting knocked off the point, and they're falling off this position. I don't know what strat this point are actually playing. They probably want to take it onto Charlie 2. Let us go to Charlie 2 and see what TB is doing on that position. They have Charlie 1, but actually left it. 97 troops is getting reduced. If they're not careful, their troops might actually keep getting pushed on. You can see that. That is the tank destroyer just came up. Like I said, you can see this. Charlie 2 has been cleared completely. They brought in the tank destroyer, drove on the stairs, and make a push for it. And that was what I was saying, that position they were standing was a bad one, because if something coming into that place can actually clear all of them. But basically they lost that they lost Charlie 2, but they're capturing Charlie 1 back for themselves, which is a nice one. It's going on slowly, but they're still holding on to it. You can see the tank destroyer coming back for the point, trying to make a push for it. And FSB fighting a tank destroyer. One is gonna fall, and bro, that is it. They lost the tank destroyer. TB was able to destroy the tank destroyer that TSC was making use of as a hold right on that point. And that is it. Charlie 2 getting cleared back by TSC, and we have Charlie 1 also falling off for TB right now. But this is getting delicate for this for the attacking team, because the defending team is making use of this to reduce his troop, which is a nice one for them, as you can see. And bro, that is a nice gameplay. They are doing it slowly by actually switching both between both teams, both on point. And Charlie 2 is falling back for them. You can see there's a fight going on right there. Charlie 1 standing up for the border hold, but at the same time we have Charlie 2 getting captured by TSC, the Ruthless Syndicate, and that is a nice gameplay right there. That is it. Let's go on to the next one and see what they are doing right on that position. Still a long a huge fight happening right on Charlie 2, but TSC seems to be standing strong, going on the same position again. Okay, now we can see they're making going on the same position again, making a shot right there. All regroup on this position, trying to hold on to it. For anybody trying to come into the point, they are gonna hold on to them. But basically, TB might actually have a plan to actually nullify them, and that is it. TB back to the point. Charlie 2 falling off, and Charlie 1 falling back for TSE. Bro, that is a nice switch on switch I'm seeing right here. That is a nice switch on switch I'm seeing right there. Charlie 2 falling off for them, but we have Charlie 1 getting contested and might be breaking off by TSE by TSE on TV. So that is it. Another FSB vehicle coming in right there for TSE, I guess, trying to make a fight in this point. Now C1 is actually standing strong. They are trying to make a stand right here on the point, and bro, we have C2 getting captured, but it's a long range fight happening on this position. You can see the appointment coming into Charlie 1, but they are being held on right on this position. Now we have Charlie 2 falling off for them, and they're still making a huge fight right there on Charlie 2, but Charlie 1 will be contested very soon, and if they're able to make a break on this, we will not be going onto the next point. As you can see, they're trying to make a push onto the point, but we have them also holding the point. TB has been able to hold on to the point, and I think we're going to Delta point right now. Back to 124 troop. That is a nice one for TSC, reducing the troop from 140 to 124. But now we're going to be going on to the last point, and they have to hold strong to win onto this. And Charlie 2, they came back to Charlie 2 at a late point, captured it. No, they didn't capture it. Came into it to actually defend it, but actually they capture. They're able to take over all the troops from the TB on this point, but that was not enough. As you can see the FSD vehicle is still standing, and that is a long range fight happening right there. Now we are going on to Delta 1. We have TSC push back to Delta, and we have TB going to be making a push on this very soon. And let us go into the score and actually see what is happening. We can see from the score we have TB wickedness with 27 kills, and TB best player with 27 kills also, which is a nice one. They have many double digits compared to the other opposing team, as you can see. But basically that doesn't actually matter, because the defensive team might be having something cool planned. They might actually have something they are cooking right to hold on to this position on them. But if we have TB doing something unexpected on them, they might be capturing this point sooner and faster for themselves. But basically, let us watch and let us see what is going to happen. We can see them spawning vehicle right there, and that is it. TSC bringing in the vehicle to make a fight for this, which is a nice one, because in train wreck the vehicle fight is basically very, very important. Alright, that is it. TB already making a break on Delta 1. TB already making a break on Delta 1. Delta 1 is falling quickly for them, and they're making a break on this. And bro, they are also making a push right on that range onto on Delta 2. And let us see if they can actually do something right on that. Strat beacon deployed, but would that be enough to actually hold on this? But let us watch and let us see what is going to happen. That is it. Delta 1 is falling off for TB. TSC need to do something to hold on this. And Delta 2 is actually being contested right now, because we have just one person from TSC holding on this. You can see they're going to be making a fight right now, and that is it. He was able to actually clear him off. The tank came in to make a fight right there, and bro, they were making a fight, which is actually going on very good for what's it called, for TB. But at the long run, we have TSC Tango able to hold on onto that point and break it for them. And that is it. Another spawn coming in, another coming in to support on this point. And Delta 1 is getting contested by both parties. They are fighting up for it, but Delta 2 is still standing strong from them. The airfield troops are actually standing right there. Tank destroyer coming in through to make a push onto this point to clear off the ops on this position. And that is it. Delta 2 completely captured. They are widely spread on this position, and I don't know why we are having less field troops from TSC on Delta 2. Probably because Delta 2 is still standing. They are actually field troops of them standing on it. They're making a group onto G2 right now, and they're also pushing onto Delta 1. Now Delta 1 has been broken up by TSC. They're making a break on Delta 1 and capturing it back, flooding in from the broken bridge right down into the point. That is actually what I'm gonna call a range of the redeployment, and they're making a push for it. You can see that the vehicles are still standing right here. Vehicles are still standing right here for TB, which is making a very huge damage for against what's it called, CSC on this. Now you can see that Delta 1 is actually getting captured by TSC, and Delta 2 is getting nullified by TB. That's a long range fight going on right there. Delta 1 is standing for them. We have deployment coming in from the CB to capture onto this point, and we have Delta 2 getting nullified up by the Brotherhood. And bro, how long can they do this switch on switch? How long can TSC hold on to this? And probably they might be able to do this onto the last troop that's going to be standing and actually win this defense for themselves. But TB needs to do something fast, because the more troop goes down, the more it gets bad and delicate for them. And that is it. TSC spawned back onto Delta 2 to hold on to the point for themselves. You can see the tank destroyer still standing right here, making a push into the point. We're having a bit lag right here. But basically, we're gonna manage it. Okay, we are back, and oh bro, this is actually glitching basically, and I don't know what is happening right now. You can see that Syndicate has been able to capture Delta 2 for themselves completely, and we have Delta 1 completely captured by the Brotherhood. And bro, 80 troops left for the Brotherhood. They need to make a push onto this point and capture it. Now we have vehicles making a long fight right here into the point against each other. Charlie 2 getting deployed right there. We can see the tank destroyer making a long range shot right into that point, but will that be enough for them? And that tank, they might be losing their FSB vehicle right now, and that is it. The Brotherhood just lost their FSB vehicle, and the tank destroyer is standing off for TSC, making a defense, a good defense on that point. And Delta 2 is getting captured right now by them, but at the same time we have them being nullified little by little by TSC. But Delta 2 is getting flooded right now. They're trying to make a redeploy onto Delta 1, as you can see. Trying to make a deploy on Delta 1, as you can see, but the Brotherhood are standing strong on Delta 1 and making a little by little push onto Delta 2.
Incoming.
And that is it. They just lost the tank destroyer. And bro, I think we're gonna be that is it. We're gonna be having a guided missile coming in right now, and that is one guided missile coming in right now. Delta 1 is getting contested by TSA. Delta 2 is getting completely targeted right now, and bro, that is it. The other missile from TB Wickedness just made a clear point for Delta 1, but basically couldn't actually take off the everyone in the point. Delta 2 is getting captured. Delta 1 is getting contested. TB is falling little by little on Delta 1, and that is it. TSC is taking Delta 1 with 57 troops left. They need to make a push on this. One team is gonna win off from this. Delta 2 has been completely captured, and they're making a redeployment on Delta 1. TSC has been able to break Delta 1, and bro, TB will be making a push back into this point, breaking up this point for themselves. That is a nice one with the guided missile coming in. Another one coming in right now. I just saw it Another Guardian Missile coming in right now. Is they have to actually capture this point very fast before the Guardian Missile is being launched, and they will be making a push basically or probably onto the 2, which is going to be a nice one for them. And that is it.
Strategic beacon deployed.
Another Guardian Missile made a push there, a little impact, and they were able to run up the point, and it wasn't able to actually capture them or take them off completely. We have them still pushing on this. TSC still standing on this position and capturing it for themselves. And bro, that is a nice one from TSC. But anyways, we have TB making a push back onto this point. Another Guardian Missile coming in from the Brotherhood. Another Guardian Missile coming in from the Brotherhood. TSC needs to make a push on Delta 2 to take on this point for themselves. And bro, they are making a push on this. The Brotherhood is taking the point, and I think this will be over right now. And that will be it. The Brotherhood has been able to nullify that point and win it for themselves with 3 Guardian Missile actually targeting the point at a nice, like, precise, good time. At a precise, good time. The Brotherhood dropped 3 Guardian Missile at the most needed time, like the time they actually needed it the most, and they were able to make use of it and nullify off the TSC of the point. But this time around, they were able to win the attack against the Ruthless Syndicate. We're gonna be having them defending right now on the second match. Alright, let's go on to the second match and let's get this started. The Syndicate actually tried over there reducing those troops to actually 52, but that Guardian Missile was a nice one that came in. Yo, Cronus, what's up now? It's been a while, bro. That Guardian Missile was a nice one that came in at the rarest minute they needed it the most, and it actually worked perfectly for the Brotherhood right there, and they were able to take off Ruthless Syndicate. But this time around, we're going to be having Syndicate attacking against the Brotherhood on same map, Trainwreck, and let us see what they're going to give to us. All right. Omo, that's good. Nice one now. Night Tales. So basically, we're not yet yesterday when we actually launched this new camera. So why the view actually look different right now is because we have this place completely like, okay, let me show something. Let me give you a preview of something. Let me give you a preview of what this place looks like, what this looks like. Okay, so you're gonna see. Oh no. Okay, this is what it looks like. So that is why we are seeing it different right now. I just showed you. So that is what this place looks like. Night Tail, did you get that? Thank you. I summoned Night Tails. It's still here. Night Tails is still here. Or is it off? I'm not sure if it's still here. Fate! W Medic. W SNR Medic. I don't know why this guy is standing on this posting. Bro, don't do that. What's your slots? I've missed you. I made you miss this game again. Why? Why? How did you miss it? How did you miss it? How did I make you miss the game? SNR1. It was a good game, but they won. So there are two active defense system to attack exactly a shield that blocks the return shot after it. The shield generates after blocking an attack. Okay. Yo, Potra. Potra, where have you been? Where have you been? Not Gojo. I see you. I'm basically having a bad network here, and I don't want to be the ones putting these people in their slot. I don't want to be the one putting them in their slots. They shouldn't stress this, bro. All right, no problem. Yo, the watcher, what's up, broski? How you doing? Why did I get kicked out? Basically, I will say this, it was the network. I will tell you that my device just connected back to the same network I'm using my PC automatically itself. Automatically. All set, you have one player left, bro. Godfather, I think you need to come back. The first match was won by the Brotherhood. W's in the chat, guys. W's in the chat, guys. W's in the chat, guys. All right now we know actually how the first match actually went on Trainwreck. We had on TB broken through Syndicate's position, and this time around we're going to be having the Ruthless Syndicate defending, attacking on this map against the Brotherhood. Let us see how it goes. We're going to have a comeback. Are we going to have a comeback?
You are now tasked with finishing the job. Fight your way into the mine
You want to do an
and
interview
destroy
with me?
anything
Okay,
that
reach
gives
out to
power
me,
to
no
the
problem,
Havoc
no
war
problem.
machine. The well-being
Wait,
of
guys,
this world
are we having a
depends
comeback
on
right
you.
here? Are we gonna have comeback right here? Are we gonna have comeback, guys? W comeback. Possibly we can have that, but let's see how this is gonna go. All right, so we're gonna be having them attacking. We're gonna be having the Ruthless Syndicate attacking on this map against the Brotherhood. Let us see how this plays out.
All personnel, confirm your combat duty. Squad distribution complete. Confirm your assignment and prepare to engage.
Which logo is the old one? Which logo is the old one? That was the logo that was dropped, probably, and it was used. Oh, S-Cleave. Sorry, bro. All right, future money. Thanks for the glow stick. I appreciate that, Brisky. All right, that is it. The match have started, and we have TB holding up the position on A, and right now they're defending on Alpha, and we have the Ruthless Syndicate making a push in, but are being shot out and being taken up on this position. You can see they have a flank right here on from there, and that is a nice one. They're already making a move into the point, and from this position they are actually breaking into Alpha, and Alpha is getting nullified by them, which is a nice one. And that is a nice one from Ruthless Syndicate. Like I said, Mahabi having a comeback on this position on them, and you can see TB being nullified little by little on this point, and Ruthless Syndicate are holding on to it also and getting shot at. Medic is making a race right there, but they're being shot at the same time also. As you can see, TB has been able to break it back. Ruthless Syndicate came in fast at that position, but they should have actually come in with a huge force. Probably they'll be able to take Alpha fast and go on to Bravo. But basically we have the Brotherhood holding back on them, and some of their troops are still standing on this point, but not big enough to actually clear off the point for themselves, because we have the Brotherhood more actually standing right in the point. As you can see, series of shots going on, and that is a nice one. They're making a break right now on the point. TB are getting nullified of this Alpha stage. They're standing on their position to hold on to it, but not enough. Ruthless Syndicate has been able to break into it, and bro, they're making a huge swap for fight, swap for swap, and fight for fight right here on this. As you can see, Ruthless Syndicate has more troop in the point, taking off the point, and at the same time TB is making a pushback to defend on it and not lose it to them. 124 troop left, which is still enough for Ruthless Syndicate to make a good comeback on here and go on to the next one. But let us watch and let us see how this is gonna play on. That is it. They're getting shot out from a flank and they are getting killed off from the point, and they are losing it back to the Brotherhood. You can see that is a nice shot from the tank, making a long range shot off from this position, but those shots need to do more damage. If those shots can actually do more damage, basically we're gonna have them do something nice on that point. But if it can actually make that damage for that point, it will be a nice one, and it will not be enough. And that is it. 108 troop. It is getting lower as slowly by slowly, and at the same time they're making a push for it also, while TB is holding up on that point also. And they have been able to break the point. We have Ruthless Syndicate making a push right now, but TB are actually very fast at redeploying and making a defense back. You can see they're coming in real quick to defend onto the position. You can see Ruthless has been able to swarm in at a high density into the point, and they are holding it for themselves, capturing the point. A is falling off right now. A is falling off right now. They don't spot their tank. TB is making a pushback, and they need more troops to come into this place. Alpha is gonna fall out for Syndicate, but TB might actually play it back if they're not careful. And that is it. Syndicate has been able to capture it for themselves at 140 troops. And bro, that was a very fast one, and we are going on to Bravo. They actually did it very fast, that we had to go to Bravo at a very fast pace, as you can see. And that is it. TB has been completely nullified off from that place, and we have Ruthless Syndicate have been 140 troops back to actually contest for this point. Bro, they might be. Does MTN provide fiber? Yeah, sure. That's what I use. And that is it. They actually made a nice defense there. TB actually made a nice defense there, but Ruthless found a way to flooding, made use of the tank at a very, very nice pace.
Smoke screen incoming.
And that was actually them. And that is it. We have Ruthless Syndicate making a push with the tank destroyer at a long range, but getting shot out by the engineer also. And bro, you can see that second shot. If it receives a top damage, we might actually be losing the tank right now. And I think, bro, one more shot, they might be losing that tank. And that is it. Ruthless just lost their tank to the Brotherhood getting it destroyed. And that, okay, now we're back to Bravo. They're making a push onto Bravo from this 4 points, and we can see Medic making a push also to defend on it. TB is getting knocked up right now. Ruthless Syndicate are spawning in at a huge pace. Which is a nice one for them to actually take a Bravo, and that might actually work out if they flood in at a high pace. But that we can see the Brotherhood making a pushback on this also, trying to nullify them off, which is a nice one. You can see that long range shot from that rocket, but didn't do any single damage. Shot actually coming in from a long range. Medic making a race, but Medic was taken off. Why we have the Recon still standing, which is a nice one. As you can see, they're actually spawning up from this place. Ruthless are actually making a regroup right now from this place, and make sure you can see that is actually a cool one, but they need to move more into the point, and the Brotherhood is seeing through their moves, their position, and they're clearing them off their point, the Bravo point, and they're not able to actually come in. But right now, what I'm saying, I think Ruthless Syndicate are making a regroup. You can see they're all spawning on this building, standing on this building. They're making a huge regroup, probably gonna spawn into the point at a high density to take him, which is always a nice one, because when you have a high density spawn or push into a point, it gives you another chance to capture that point at a very fast pace. But at the same time, if you have the defending team defending at a high density too, and they are actually have a very strong gunfight against the attacking team, they might not be able to come in as expected. As you can see, they've all been taken off the building, and we can see the Brotherhood right here on this position, holding strong on it. Syndicate have thrown troops in the point, and they're making a run for it, but at the same time being nullified off at a high pace too. That fight is still going on. This is making a push for that. Let's check on the area view, see what is happening. Now we can see that the Ruthless Syndicate are actually regrouping back at this same building, and they might be pushing in fast at a high density. Little by little they are coming in, making a push for it, and they have been able to break a break right there. You can see Bravo is getting notified of their capturing Bravo right now. CB has been broken off this point, and bro, Ruthless Syndicate is jumping in, and we have CB jumping in rather, coming up to take the point. 93 troops left is actually still enough for Syndicate to make a push into this point, and I think this is the time they'll be making a push, and that is it. They are coming in at the identity. They are coming in at the identity. The Brotherhood is making a push back also, but the identity is giving the Ruthless an advantage, and the Brotherhood have the medic also actually making a very good shot on that point also, and that will actually not give the chance for Syndicate to actually take on to this point. As you can see, the vehicle has been able to take off the troops, but it's actually falling little by little for Syndicate, and right now TB has been able to capture it back and hold it onto themselves. That was almost close to Ruthless Syndicate capturing that point, but the Brotherhood made a close score by holding it back for themselves, and right now you can see they're making a push for it. The point is getting close in contest. It's getting close in contest. The Syndicate are still making a push right there to capture the point. At the same time, we have the Brotherhood also making a push to defend it for themselves. 76 troops left. Let us check the score, and right now we can see from the score, this score is kind of like balanced at this point, because they are both moving at a slow pace together, pushing on this, and TB are not really doing much to actually defend on this. They are making sure every single thing they do actually counts importantly. As you can see, that is a shot right there taking up that first, and also a longer shot also taking him back also, and you can see he was able to take off person and was being pushed back and was taken off. Now 68 troops left. Fire up on fire. They are going fire for fire right now, and it is going at a delicate one. But now we have Syndicate needs to push in to go on to the next one to have a chance to contest longer than this. And we have Beku being spawned by Wickedness, the commander, right there. And bro, it is getting bad for TSing because they need to push in. 65 troops left. They are coming in. Identity. They are pushing in at Identity. They might be broken right now. If they are able to clear 3 more former troops, at that point might be broken. As you can see, they're taking it already. Syndicate coming in with FSB vehicle and doing trying to deal the damage on them. Engineer making a shot on it, and bro, would that actually be able actually be a good one for them to take the point? And that is it. I mean, clear off the point again. They made a push for it. They made a push for it. They made a push for it. But basically, that push was not enough. Syndicate are still making a push for this, but that wasn't enough. And they are getting nullified off this point completely right now, as you can see. Now, that FSB vehicle from the commander is actually doing a nice damage against the Ruthless Syndicate on this point by actually throwing them up with the shot and also the drive. And now we have assault vehicle coming in from Ruthless Syndicate, making a spawn right now, deploying troop on that, and they just lost it. Bravo is getting captured right now. They have forces coming into the point, and the Brotherhood is falling off. And I think Ruthless might be able to capture this point this time around. As you can see, the American Marines, Bravo is getting captured at a fast pace. And bro, if Ruthless can hold on to this longer on this, they might be going on to the next one with 39 troops, which is not for them on this pace. Actually be going on to the next one, and that is a nice one. Back to 92 troops. They have been able to raise up the contest and actually go on to Charlie, and that is a nice one from Ruthless, making a last push at that 9 minutes and actually push onto it, which is a nice one from them. As you can see, I told you they were actually doing this slow and steady at a very slow pace, and this is working for them. And this is the score we have right here. The score actually is a good one from both teams, both the attacking team and the defending team have almost or probably no. Right now, it is not close anymore. We have more shots coming in from Ruthless Syndicate. They have more scores or points from the Ruthless Syndicate. Wait. They're trying to convince me right here. The skills are scattered. 12,000 points, 11,000 points, almost all through. Oh, bro, we have Ruthless. They have lesser kill, but their impact from the medic, their destruction from a vehicle destruction and everything gives them higher points against the Ruthless Syndicate right here. But anyways, we are going to Charlie 1 and Charlie 2. Let us see what Ruthless can actually do on this. And you can know this is actually 2 points where they can actually make a switch on switch, and we can see Ruthless are making a high regroup from this spawn to push onto Charlie 2. They can actually do this slow and steady and actually take the point, but they need more strats this time around for this place, and that is it. The tank just got destroyed. Tank destroyer lost, which is a bad one. Now they are flooding in on Charlie 2 at a high pace, and that is it. Actually, that's actually a nice one, but getting shot out at the same time also. You can see that they're actually making use of their high density to group into Charlie 2 and take it. And bro, if they are able to clear up the spawn right here, they can actually make a push also very fast onto Charlie 1, send their strongest team into that place and take onto it. But I'm not sure if that will be easy that way, because the Brotherhood will also be making a blast shot on this. Charlie 2 has been completely captured right now. Charlie 2 has been completely captured right now. As you can see, the FSB vehicle almost getting destroyed. Oak right here on Charlie 2 trying to make a further push out of the point, but getting shot, and that is it. They just lost their vehicle, and the FSB vehicle has been destroyed. Now with 84 troops, we are Ruthless. We'll probably be pushing on to the next one. Now they're trying to make a push out of this point, and they're getting shot out right all around, and TB has been nullified up Charlie 2, and they'll be making a push for Charlie 1. Now a good fight is going on Charlie 1 right now. As you can see, the TB is making a good push on Charlie 1, still holding it strong for themselves. We have deployment coming in from CSC, and they're making a push for it. Yeah, that is it. They're taking them out, and also at the same time we have TB making a push also for Charlie 2, trying to take it back for themselves. Now we have one CSC player right here on this flank trying to make a shot, and was taken out right there while he was trying to make a shot right from onto one of the team. And that is it. TSC redeployment right here on this point is kind of like lower compared to what they're actually meant to be pushing, because they have C2 standing for them and they're still contesting on it, because TB are making a push for it at a very high one. Right now we have another vehicle coming in for the Brotherhood, and that FSB vehicle will be doing a really good damage onto TSC for them. Let us go. And that is it. They are making a break right now on Charlie 1. TB are making a push on Charlie 1 and making a break on it right now. Okay, on Charlie 1 right now, sorry, I mean TSC are making a push on Charlie 1 and they are making a break on it. Charlie 1 is falling off for TSC right now. TB has been nullified up Charlie 1. They are actually contesting it back, and right now Charlie 2 has been nullified, and I think they are taking this point completely for themselves. right now you can see Charlie 2 is getting nullified off, getting captured little by little by
Vehicle
the
dropped at
Brotherhood. They
designated
lost it
location.
right now, but Charlie 1 is still standing strong for them. Now we can see the shot actually coming in from TSC, but they have been nullified off the point. Now those people from TB standing up this play, holding up the point for themselves, but they're actually making a good fight. And bro, would they be able to hold it longer? But they actually lost it. CSC has been able to nullify it on them. Now they're making a push back for it. C2 getting broken a bit, getting contested and probably getting broken a bit. And we can see Charlie 1 has been completely taken up right now. We have TSC making a break on Charlie 1 and taking it for themselves. And bro, if they're able to hold on to Charlie 2 and break Charlie 1, they will be taking this point and be moving on to Delta right from this play. 42 troops left. They are making it, trying to take it up at the diamond for themselves. And we can see TB are standing right out the point, trying to make a long range shot, but they're not actually holding it. They're not actually like holding it, but they're right there, not being taken off. But they're just, I don't know what their strat is actually, or what strat they're actually making use of right there. But basically, I don't know, but I can't say.
Roger that.
Anyways, we can say they're holding Charlie 1 back for themselves, and that is it. 39 troops left for TSC. Bro, they need to make a push into this point and win this match for themselves. If they can't actually take this point, they will not be winning this for themselves. That's another push coming in right now. Charlie 1 is getting nullified. CSC has been able to make a break on that. C1 is getting nullified right now. TSC has been able to make a break on Charlie 1. And TB are still right there, but they're not taking the point for themselves. I don't know what strat they are making use of right there. They're all standing, reckoning, and also making a shot right from this space while TSC is trying to take the point, but they're not pushing it in completely, just leaving 3 troops up in the point and making a shot to take off the TSC troops that are making a push for it. Right now you can see T2 is standing. TB has been able to hold Charlie 1 completely with 29 troops. The action coming off from this angle by TSC, taking off those trying to take off the deployment right on this point. And that shot would have been made, but they were actually taken off, as you can see. 26 troops left. TSC is getting closer to losing this match. They are making a break on it, but TB is holding it also at the same time. TSC were actually close to making a comeback right here. They have hold C2 up a long time. TB making a push also onto C2 by disturbing them, and C1 standing strong for TB, making a breakthrough from on it. But at the same time, we have TB making a spawn back for it. Now 17 troops left. C1 is getting contested. I think TSC is flooding in on Charlie 1. They are making a contest right now. TSC is making a contest on Charlie 1. They have been able to make a plan, a strat to take on to Charlie 1. 52 troops left. Will they be able to take this? And that is it. It's getting closer. TSC is making a push. C1 starting strong for them at the same time, and they are making a push for C1 at a long pace, and C2 has been broken up by TB because they lost their troop on C2. And with 10 troops left, if they can't hold on this, they will not actually move on to the next one. And they've been able to make a break on that. That is it. C1 completely captured by TSC. I think that is our comeback from TSC. Bro, that was a close one, but TSC was able to make a break at a close one, and now we'll be going on to Delta to fight onto the last phase. Bro, basically I would say I don't know what they're actually cooking on this time around, but TSC found a way to make a push in at the direst, like at the rarest minute, and we're able to break onto that. But anyways, we are going on to Delta, and let us see how this fight is gonna go on this last phase. Can we have a comeback in this match, guys? Is it possible we can have a comeback in this match, guys? Is it possible we can have a comeback from TSC in this match? Are we gonna have a third match? 63 troop left is actually very low, but let us see if TSC can break through with 60 troops right now. Let us see if they can break through on the Brotherhood. Let us see if they can break through on the Brotherhood. As you can see, they're making a push little by little. The Brotherhood making a grouping right now. They're all walking around trying to look for what to probably hunt, and they are actually pushing at the same time on that. And right now, TSC has been able to make a push on Charlie on Delta 2 and actually take that point for themselves. They have just two players right there on that point, and they are clearing it off since we have no the Brotherhood right on this point, checking it for themselves, holding it for themselves. You can see TSC actually made a race right there, a long way shot on the medic, and they were able to take out the medic, and D2 is standing back for them. Now 59 troops left. Now we have TSC flooding in right now. They're making a push on that pace, and their squad troops making a push on Delta 2 was taken off right there. Now they have their vehicle coming in, trying to make a fight on this point. As you can see, that FSP vehicle are making a push against each other, shot upon shot. Which one is going to fall for one? And which one is going to fall? Shot upon shot, which one is going to fall? TSC has been able to break the Delta 1. TSC has been able to break Delta 1. Now Delta 2 is still standing strong, and at the same time TB is making a push for it. And that is it. They have been able to clear every single troop of the Brotherhood off from this point. Now they are making a flood in back. TB is trying to make a flood in back, but Delta 1 is getting captured slowly by TSC. Bro, we might be having a comeback on this match because we have 54 troops, which is might be actually enough for TSC to do something wonderful on this. And that is it. It is getting delicate. Delta 1 capture completed by TSC, and TB making a push back for it, and they've been able to come in and take the point back and break Delta 1 back. 47 troop left. TSC still making me the fight, but TB also holding on the defense and making the fight also. Let's go on to Delta 2. Delta 2 getting broken by them. At the same time, while we have TB making a push for Delta 1, we have Delta 2 getting captured by TSC, and they're making a push, a nice push for it. They're capturing Delta 1, and we have TSC capturing Delta 2 also. You can see that Nantak is standing. Cody has been able to break those troops down off this point. Delta 2 has fallen. Delta 1 is still getting contested. If the Brotherhood are not careful, they might be losing. They might actually lose this match and be going on to draw, because basically almost all their troops are right there on Delta 1, and they are actually free on Delta 2. Now artillery barrage from Syndicate, they are making a push for this, with deployment coming in from the Brotherhood on Delta 1. Will this be enough for them to take on the point back? Delta 2 not completely captured, but we have the Brotherhood making a push back for it. 26 troop left. It is getting delicate for the Syndicate, and now the Brotherhood has been able to capture the point back for themselves and clear off Delta 2 all for themselves, and I think that is a nice one. And 21 troop left for TSC, with TSC still be able to do a comeback. With TSC still be able to do a comeback. And as you can see, Delta 2 has been cleared completely. Delta 2 has been cleared completely. Delta 1 is getting cleared also by Syndicate. We have Delta 2 completely cleared. 8 troops left. It is getting very close to victory for the Brotherhood, and Syndicate might be losing on this one. Guided missile coming in. Would that be enough? Guided missile coming in from the Brotherhood, and bro, I think this might be it. 3 troops left. Delta 1 standing, Delta 2 standing, and I think we're gonna be having that guided missile making a good shot on that. Bro, W's to the Brotherhood for that for this wonderful match. TSC tried their best, making a push for that point. TSC tried their best. The Syndicate tried their best, making a push for that point, but they were not able to actually capture it. They were not able to actually capture it. And let us go on to the third match. And TB made use of their resources as a actually good one. And that last 9 minutes, they even dropped the guided missile, and that is a W to them. And bro, that would be the last match for today. And I would say we're gonna be going on to the next one. And don't forget, we are live in the game. And W to Delta Force for actually giving us this audience, giving us this audience in the game for African Warfare Cup to be seen throughout the world. All right, GG and good night, SGS Clip. And basically, right now I would say we have 8 clans that have qualified to the quarterfinal, and quarterfinal is gonna be starting next tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be a break. We're gonna do like some collation, make updates of the brackets, and also the map setting and the day setting will be all set tomorrow. The clans that qualify to the quarterfinal are gonna be getting updates on their day on the map, and also on the days they'll be playing. Surely they're gonna see that. So that is it, and that is it tonight for the round of 16. I'll be moving on to the quarterfinal next tomorrow. Guys, still on this stream, still on Twitch. We're gonna be having it, and every single highlight of all these games will be posted, updated on YouTube for replay. All right, and that is it. Good night to everybody.